Welcome back to your network. Let's carry on where we left off. If you're coming from the RHRP video, come join me to the VRRP. Let's go immediately. So check my Gumroad if you haven't. It's nice. Yeah, and my website, which is even better. Cool. Now, where were we? Let me get the one console. Hopefully the PC one. Let's see, where is my PC? It's there. So HSRP is working, okay? HSRP version 2, correct? If you haven't seen that video, go and check it out. It's a previous video about HSRP. And where are we? Let me get my... Oh, the ping's still going. this IP is not... it's not working anymore. So it needs to wait for it to stop and refresh the ARPs. Okay, let's get core router 1 is here, core router 2 is here. Okay, so since we have now let's let the ARPs die off so the MAC addresses get refreshed and everything else. Okay, cool. Now let's swap from HSRP to VRRP. Okay, so they are doing their thing, blah 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 blah. Fine. And let's start with core router 1. Let's get the sure one going. Yeah, let's go and undo this interface VLAN Ethernet 0/.2. Yeah, and now we do no standby. You go to 3, no standby. In theory, this should remove HSRP entirely. It didn't. It should, but it didn't. Okay, let's do the same. No standby. 2. No standby 2. Is it gone now? Yeah, it's gone now. What? Of course, this is standby 3. Okay. Okay, so no standby version. No standby version. Do show run. Okay. Okay. So if you're watching this on a short form video, comment along this on a long form for all the details. For the long form peeps, let's carry on. And everything is gone here. Let's do the same thing here. So conf t interface Ethernet 0/0.2. No standby 2. No standby version. We go here, no standby 3, no standby version. So network is down now. That's fine. Let's configure this guy first. Let's go to VLAN 2 first. So this is basically configuring VRRP. It's very similar to HSRP. Okay. So basically you do just well, I'm not going to discuss here all the nitty-gritty details like interface tracking, like timers, like advertised timers, authentication. I know they support that, but that's for another time. All I want to do now, it's CCNA level, make it work. So this is VRRP group 2, priority 150. I don't want this to be kind of derivative of the highest IP. Highest IP will decide the kind of the master router. Now in HSRP you have standby and active. Here you have master and slaves. So in HSRP you have one active, one standby. That's that. VRRP you can have one master and multiple standbys. I did 4 with my fingers because I don't have more than 4 available. So 1 and multiple standbys, 1 master and multiple standbys. Here I will have one of each, but you can have more standbys. In HSRP, you have 1 active and 1 standby. There are workarounds to work around this. There are ways to work around this, but by definition, HSRP, it's 1 active, 1 standby. In VRRP, you have 1 master and multiple slaves. Here, you're going to have 1 master, 1 slave. Okay, so VRRP, IP 10.2.2.2.5.4. And VRRP it's by definition preemptive. So VRRP it's preemptive by definition. So it's by default preemptive. So I don't have to configure preemption because it's in VRRP it's by default preemptive. You can do no VRRP to preempt, to disable. In this case, in group 2, I will do that on the other router, but by default it's preemptive. I will not even touch it. Okay, so looks nice. I think we are done here for the most part. So let's go here. So let's go VRRP to priority 50, VRRP to IP 10.2.2.5.254. So in theory, we should be good to go. Let's give it just a couple of seconds. We can go to the next one. Go 3. VRRP 3 guys, 3. Priority 50. VRRP IP 3 IP 10.3.3 and let's go to the VLAN 3. So VRRP 3 priority 150, priority 3 IP 10.3.3.254. So basically, again, on even subnets, it's my active router or master router in this case. It's going to be core router 1 on even core router 2. That's why I'm swapping this here. So let's just exit out and do a quick show run just to make sure. And this to see the both interfaces. Show run. So it looks okay. I mean, I don't need to preempt because by default it's preemptive. No need to version because by default you don't want to change it. So, and preemption is by default enabled, so need to do that. So it looks a little bit more empty because it has less commands than HSRP. So 150. Okay, it looks okay to me. Looks fine. Same standby IP priorities are looking good. So let's try and check it. So show VRRP, and maybe let's do the brief to make it a little bit simpler. So yeah, it looks to be fine. Show VRRP brief. Look, it's a little bit different than we saw in the previous video about HSRP, but we're good. So we are master for VLAN 2, backup for VLAN 3. He's backup for VLAN 2 and master for VLAN 3, so it looks pretty nice. So let's go here to PC3. Now we should be able to ping. Let him cook, because again, MAC addresses are different MAC addresses, right? From HSRP, so he has learned it. So let's get the -T going. Let's save both routers, and in this case, let's ping my own. Well, let's ping my own VLAN. It's cool. So I'm going to reboot the master router for VLAN 3. A little hiccup. It's coming back up, and we resume. As you can see, VRRP it results in a similar result, if not the same result as we did with HSRP. The thing is, VRRP it's completely standard. It's an industry standard protocol, which means that everybody can use VRRP. What did I say? Let's start from the beginning. VRRP, it's industry standard. We have it in Linux, in Cisco, and other vendors. HSRP, it's a Cisco one, which means at this point maybe it doesn't make much sense to have both, but we do have both still, so we can have a freedom of choice. But for the most part in the industry, we tend to go with VRRP because of that standard nature of it. Like, subscribe, hype, and comment. Ask any questions you may like in the comments below. I'm here for you. I'm here to answer those questions. That's what I built this channel for. Thanks for reaching 1.5k subscribers. I hope we grow even faster throughout the rest of the year. Like, subscribe, hype, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.